Here are my must-have ADHD finds for ADHD home organization that will help you in 2024. And the first thing is a couch caddy. Now, what's a couch caddy? It is a device or accessory that goes on your armrest of your couch or your sofa. You put it there and it has pouches that you can put things in. So it's really cool because you want to have things right there convenient, and you do with the couch caddy. You can reach over in that pouch and then grab your remote, your keys, whatever you put in the pouch really easily. You don't have to go get up and try to find something or go to a table or something. You have it right there on the couch caddy. So it makes it super easy to keep track of things and super easy to have something at the ready when you need it. And the second item is a bed caddy. Similar to a couch caddy, this one you attach to your bed frame though. And it does have pockets again that you can put stuff in, phone, charger, whatever you want to put into the bed caddy, things that you need to reach that you don't want to get out of bed for, then you put it in the bed caddy. And that way you can automatically just reach down and retrieve whatever you need. And it comes in different shapes and sizes and colors depending on which bed caddy you get. And the next thing is a storage ottoman. It's really cool because you can put your feet up on this ottoman, then open it. It has a place to put other stuff inside it, blankets, shirts, toys, whatever you want to put inside the storage ottoman. And that's really cool because now you have additional places to put things that you may not have a place for right now, but with the ottoman, you do have that additional place. And then it doesn't take up additional space, whatever you're putting up in it. So it's a really good item to have, and it's small, it's portable, and they come in a variety of colors as well. Now, just be aware that if you put things in a storage ottoman, you cannot see inside it unless you pull the top of it off. So just make sure whatever you're putting in there that you don't need it right away, or it's something that you know that you can remember that you put in there and don't have to deal with being out of sight, out of mind with the storage ottoman. And the next item is a storage coffee table. It's really cool because it functions as a coffee table. You have your coffee, snack, or whatever. And then it has a top that lifts up. So you have a compartment under the top where you lift it. Then it has drawers on the bottom of it to where you put more stuff in the drawers. And you have all these different places that you can store additional things. The other cool thing is it's just the size of a coffee table. You don't have to take up space outside the coffee table for whatever you put inside there. And so it's just a really cool multi-use item that is good to have. And the next item is a nesting storage table. The cool thing about this is you can see everything inside it, which is great for ADHD. It's made of pretty good material. The other thing is very portable. You can move it around really easily. It's not that heavy. And the other thing is it's pretty small, so you can put it a lot of different places. It just has so many functions and it allows you to actually have something that's gonna make it really easy to store things and really easy to see the things that are stored. Both good things for ADHD. And the next item is a large storage basket. You definitely need one. You can get any size basket you want, but a large storage basket is awesome because you can put so much stuff inside it. You need to put toys, need to put whatever else you want inside the storage basket. It has enough space to do that. And it's made of good material. And also it's not too difficult to move around. But I think every living room needs a large storage basket or even baskets in general. And the next item is a rolling cart. Now these things are great because of the fact that one, they come in different tiers. So you can have one that's just 2 tiers, 3 tiers, four tiers, or 5 tiers. The other good thing about this is you can put a lot of stuff on a rolling cart and you can pre-prep it for whatever you need the rolling cart for. Say you need it for a party, you can put everything on there. So you need to hold your makeup, put everything on there. You need something to take into the office, you can use it there as well. It's just really versatile. And the great thing about it is it can roll from room to room, or it can roll just from one side of the room to the next side of the room. It's a really cool thing to have. And they have them in larger sizes and also slim sizes. But it's just one of the best items to have because of the fact that you can put so much stuff in there. You can see what's in there really easily. And you know that everything, once you put everything in there, you know that you can find those things in there as well. And the next item is floating shelves. But in this case, I want hexagon floating shelves because I just like the design. And it just looks kind of nice. Now, the advantage of floating shelves are that you can see everything on the shelf. And it does look like the shelf is floating because there's no real support under it. You just have it installed to where it just looks like it's on the wall with nothing around it. But the other cool thing is it's really easy. If you want to reach in there and grab whatever is on the floating shelf and take it off, you can really easily do that. Something that people do is also change the things on the shelf for the seasons. So that may be a thing, but it's just a really good thing to have because it takes advantage of the vertical space on your wall. And the next item is a corner shelf. Now, a corner shelf is really good because a lot of times we don't use that space in the corner. Just it doesn't have a way to get to it really good. So this is going to solve that issue. Also, it takes advantage of your vertical space because generally it has 3 or 4 different tiers or shelves. And that way you take advantage of that space going up on the wall that a lot of times we don't use as well. And the next item is a ladder bookcase or a ladder shelf in general. The reason this is good is because it has different tiers of shelves going up that you can use. You may have 3 or 4 or 5, just depends on how many that you want. And the cool thing about it is that it's really sturdy. And also because you have those different tiers of shelves, it allows you to put books on there or whatever else you may want on the ladder shelf as well. Easy to make sure that you can see things, easy to make sure that you can reach things. And the next item is a storage cube or storage cubes, or even a whole wall or whole section of storage cubes. They're really cool because of the fact that they are just like having a cubby hole when you were younger and you were in grade school and you had a square place to put all your items in there. That's what a storage cube is. And it's really cool because of the fact they come in individual. They come to where you have a lot of different sections. They come to where you can just put them together any which way. And it's just a really versatile thing that you can use in any room in your house. And depending on how much space you have, you can get the storage cubes for that particular space that you need, as big as you need, and comes in different colors. But the main thing about storage cubes is that they allow you to be able to see things very clearly to as what's in there, also be able to get things out as well. And then you have some storage cubes to where you can make it a modular, where you can have a storage cube with different sections on it and then actually have boxes you put inside the storage cube as well. And so that's another option for you as well. So it is a great item to have in any room in your home, and it's just so versatile that it just fits wherever you want to actually use it. And the next item is under the bed storage, and it's really good because a lot of times we don't use that area under the bed. So they do have some for shoes, some for clothes, and they have these different containers to where it has plastic so that if you pull it out, you can see what's inside it, which is really good. And the cool thing about it is they don't take up that much space even under your bed. Now, this is a really good idea because a lot of times we're trying to figure out, okay, how am I going to get that closet space back or this drawer space back? And where am I going to put my shoes and put these extra clothes? Where am I going to put these clothes I only wear in wintertime or in summertime? All that stuff can go with this under the bed storage. And it's a really good thing to utilize that space because now you're freed up space in other places as well. And it's really good to have these containers because it does help you keep things organized while they are under the bed too. And the next thing is bed risers. Bed risers are great because if you're trying to do under the bed storage, you might have to lift your bed up just a little bit so you can get more stuff under there. And that's what bed risers do. Now, the ones that I really like are the ones that have the USB on them as well. So you can charge your phone on the bed riser. So it's really convenient as well. So those are really cool, but you definitely probably need to look into bed risers if you're going to try to put things under the bed. And that way you do have enough space to put everything. And the next item is, I'm actually going to go over 2 items because they kind of apply to the same thing. Over the door shoe organizers and also a shoe rack. And the reason you want both of these is because a lot of times we just don't have our shoes organized. And we need a place to actually have them organized and a place where we know the shoes are actually supposed to go, as opposed to on the floor, in the closet somewhere, just by the front door, just in chaos basically. These things are going to help you make sure your shoes are in order and organized and look good. And so these are very cool because it does serve the purpose as well as being able to see everything in the shoe organizer over the door or in the shoe rack. And it helps you to have a place to where you know that your shoes are supposed to go. Now, the over the door shoe organizer, it can actually be used for things other than shoes. Like if you have something that you want to use for your makeup or something you want to use for, you know, other things that you might have around the house that you want to organize, you just don't have that many shoes, then go ahead and use the pouches here to make sure that you have a place to organize them. And that way you can take those things that are kind of just spread out or that you just don't have a place for, you put those here, and then you have now freed up space. But both of these are important to have just so that we can keep our shoes in order. Now, this is not the only video that I have about things that you can find on Amazon that are good for ADHD organization. I also have one on laundry items that you can find on Amazon that help you with organization as well. So you can watch that video right here. It should pop on the screen right now.